Okay, and this is the third game I'll be able to release during the holidays, so I've got this SPG during Battle Pass season. At the end, I ran out of SPG, so I got this one. Tier 9. French SPG is the Batchat 15555. 155.55. And I've played already a few battles. I have one mark on the barrel. And all this episode will be SPG play with this SPG. So it'll be an hour of it. I think it's all battles from this SPG. So if you're not interested in SPG play, you don't have to watch. There are fortunately not very many places for SPGs on this map. There is, I think, only one in this area. You can move around different places in this particular corner, but that's about all you can do. This is where you can go if you spawn on this side in this map. So that was a hit. And on the other side, there are two smaller areas. One in the very corner. Okay, we have counter battery. You missed. One in the very corner and one next to that rock on the red line. These are the only places. So it's obvious where you are, you're going to get counter battery a lot. I have a kind of gentleman's agreement, kind of, not to shoot enemy SPGs unless they shoot at me. If they try to blind shoot me, counter battery me, then I shoot back. Usually, by now, I'm a pretty good SPG player, I think. Some of my SPGs already were doing very well in the rankings. Like the Gorilla, the German Tier 5 SPG, is one of the best in Europe at the moment. And it has 3 marks on its barrel. And the other ones are fairly decent. By this time, even if they're not like the best in Europe or something like this, they are the best among the best currently being played. Because I kind of become an expert over the period where my hand was not, my right hand was not usable. And now with 2 hands, I've become quite good. So I have I tend not to shoot counter battery enemy SPGs unless they start this play. Okay, so I can probably blind shoot him. Okay, he's wasting his time. This is the other thing. I will only blind shoot an SPG if I have no other targets. And every time he shoots at me, he's wasting his ammunition, basically. I very rarely get hit by counter battery. And so he's wasting his shots. He could be doing something better. So there I've done 600 damage. That's pretty good. And a little bit of assist. The enemy SPG is wasting more shots. That's kind of our favor because it means that I have taken one SPG out of the enemy team. They play with 1 tank less. So it's pretty good that he's wasting his ammunition in this way. Okay, here we come again. Totally missed. He's completely blind firing because I'm moving around. I have the third age Lord of the Rings voiceover, but just for the SPG, RT warning. Now, it's just for laughs. Before I had it when I was getting spotted as well. When I began to play SPGs, I had it for when I was getting spotted as well. But now I only have it for RT shots, as a warning. The other players mostly have this kind of thing. I have the Lord of the Rings voiceover, which I recorded it somewhere on YouTube. So the battle is even, and it's only a few minutes into the battle, and we are down to 8-7, so half the tanks have died already. But now I think the battle will slow down. And I've done a lot of assist, not so much damage, but a lot of assist. So these are sequential games, so they are not selected in any way. These ones that I'll show you today. I happen to have the recording on without realizing. And I just started physiotherapy. My hand has just been released from the bindings. Couldn't use my fingers until this time, and I had started physiotherapy now. I could use my fingers for the first time, so it wasn't particularly dexterous, but I had the experience of 3 months of playing with one hand only, which was really quite something. And I couldn't do anything else, I couldn't play any other games. I tried other games, but I realized I really needed my right hand. This playing art in World of Tanks was the only thing I could actually do in this period. I couldn't wash clothes, I couldn't tie my shoelaces, it was difficult to, brush my teeth, for example, with my left hand. I couldn't wash a cup, couldn't wash things in general. Because normally you use both hands to wash things. You hold something with one hand, you wash with the other. It was weird, but I could play arty in World of Tanks. So there was a camping here earlier. So if he turns up, I'm ready to shoot if you're spotted. And when my hand was released, I could hardly move my fingers. It was weird. They were like frozen, kind of in one position. I couldn't move them. It was very weird. Okay. Probably nobody there. Okay, there was one guy there. Taken out. Okay, the enemy only has 2 tanks left. So not all of these battles would be like amazing or anything. They're just 5 or so, 5-6 SPG battles in sequence. Just random. I mean, just nothing special about them. Okay, that was the last enemy tank. And it was a fairly quick battle, probably about 5 minutes. So 5-6 minutes. Off to the next one. No, it was a 9-minute battle? No way. That's weird. Okay, fine. And so that was second class, amazingly. More than 2,000 assist and over 1,000 hit points damage. That was more than I had expected. And I've got Bruiser and Confederate. I usually get Bruiser and Confederate when I play an SPG most of the time, if I have a good battle. So that was a fifth by experience. That was okay. And the next battle is going to be in this American place, I guess, American, possibly Canadian, Lakeville. It's a little bit frustrating to think tanks would shoot for distance of kilometers, so they need open areas. And most of the maps have almost no open areas. It's like the very places where you wouldn't send tanks to. Unless in some sort of support role, for the infantry, because you happen to have some tanks around. As in Stalingrad. Oh, there he is. Can I hit him? Probably not. May be able to hit this guy. Oh, here's his gun barrel. Usually that's when you get like armor not hit with an SPG. You hit the gun barrel most of the time, I think. Possibly you hit a shot that was flying out of the gun barrel, and so the two shots collide in the air. I don't know, potentially. And it could be that sometimes you hit the gun mantlet, and that causes no damage. I did 45 HP of damage there. Be careful. So we didn't start with very good RNG. Hopefully things will improve. His art is safe. Another 80 hit points of damage. And we have two teammates here that look a little bit scared. So the German heavy tank is heading towards them, the mouse. So there's not much we can do, so we take our leave. We could let ourselves be killed. Okay, I was spotted. But, okay. I mean, what can this guy do there? Our heavy tank fighting 4, 5, 6 enemy heavy tanks. I mean, what are his chances? And the team has control of the rest of the map, but the enemy has control basically of the two bases. $233 damage. We're winning by tanks. The enemy has better positions. We control the part of the map that is irrelevant. Oh, come on. How did I not splash in there? This is just, the RNG is just, oh man. Okay, winning 6-4. Can I catch this guy? At last, 51 hit points damage. Just the RNG is just excruciating in this battle. Okay, I've got some assist. Luckily, our team is on the ball. They know what they're doing. At least it appears so. No. Okay, they have the 2 SPGs there, but I don't have shots in that area. They've all retreated behind the mountain. Well, the maps are so small. I mean, these mountains are annoying. They could make them at least so that you could go on the mountains. And they can make the buildings so they're destructible. I mean, you have this blip in one of the maps where if you shoot the blip, which was made of thin tinfoil, it's impenetrable. The tinfoil, the gun, the artillery shots or whatever, they can't pierce the tinfoil. I mean, it's just stupid. And the other things, like the roof of factory was made of aluminium sheaths or something. It's not armor. Yeah, you can punch through it. But it's impenetrable. I mean, with a rock you can break it. Okay, that wasn't the best, most successful battle. I had to run, and then I was in a position where I couldn't shoot anyone. But it gives the opportunity for a little bit of commentary. So I'm considering some of the other tanks. I think at this point, Battle Pass had finished, I think. Or potentially it was still, no, it's end of October, so Battle Pass was still on, but I had finished the 3 episodes. So potentially I could play any tank, it doesn't matter. So I guess I was thinking of playing another tank. Cheeto SP? Or shall I go back to the SPG? I'm considering other tanks. I think I'll go back to playing the SPG. The reason was that I still had difficulty with my fingers. I couldn't really move them. I could press my hand or something. So I could press down with my fingers, but I couldn't really move them. Like move them somehow, like up and down and left and right and independently or whatever. Okay, back to the bat chat 155. The Paris map. So the Paris map was made very difficult for snipers with the little changes, especially the center, from which in theory you could snipe anywhere from the center or through the center, was raised. And places where tanks would cross, those places would put some barricades or something. So basically, you don't have sniper shots anywhere. I mean, if you're a sniper on this map, it's just awful. It's worse than ends. It's really bad for snipers. You can find something to do, but you're almost irrelevant. And as soon as the heavies win, whichever side wins, they're on your base and there are no positions. They're nowhere near the base where a sniper can go. You can't protect their buildings. You can't shoot through the roads because the middle is raised. There's nothing you can do in the sniper. It's just a waste. Playing a sniping tank, I just stop. I do play occasionally. There are a couple that I don't know why seem to be still doing okay. Maybe it's luck. But if I get them up like this, I just curse myself. Okay, I'm spotted. Somehow. No, I'm blind shot. He's counter-battering me. But he doesn't really know where I am. It would be very unlikely that he would actually kill me. It can't happen. We're losing already. We're down 4 tanks, and this side is completely overrun quite clearly. Okay, did some damage, that's lucky. I fired in the middle of all those enemy heavies. Did some damage. Down by 5 tanks? Come on, people. Come on. And we have absolutely no control over the north. And in the south, we're struggling. Basically, this is a complete loss. And it's just a case of doing as much damage as possible before I die. There isn't any chance of winning this game. 0-6, down by 6 tanks. Okay, that was a good shot. If you're waiting for the SPG to save the battle, the SPG player plays with one hand, basically. So you have to do something yourselves, if you want to win. Okay, I'm spotted. What are the chances? He missed. Okay. Someone spotted me, some of the mediums or lights that were in the field in the north. Oh man, look, all the enemies are hold down, whatever, are to save. Spotted again. There's not much I can do, I'm sorry. Oh, come on. This is the other thing. When we have a blowout like this, the enemy just does anything they want. They just move around, run constantly, go here and there. They don't stay still. You just cannot expect the SPG to carry you. Okay, just play the game. I took cover behind the other dead SPG, and I had just reloaded, but just was taken out with one shot. Yeah, SPGs are not made for brawling, sorry. And still was the second by damage in the team. That's mad. Mad, I tell you. Okay, and we're in the cliff, in the in the cliff map. We're not inside a cliff. I suppose that's not possible. Again, here there are very limited positions for SPGs. You basically know where the SPG is. Here, there, some bush, you basically know where it is. A little bit better, maybe, on the south side. The north side has 2 locations for SPGs. One is not very good, and the other one here is very limited, quite small. If you watch where the shots are coming from, you can counter battery. But as I said, I don't counter battery much unless the enemy SPGs want me to. Target reach environment. Okay, I'm not sure who to shoot. There's just too many targets. Will I shoot anyone? That might have been a direct hit, actually. I had the feeling. Okay, it's a good deployment. Let's see how this goes. It looks promising so far. We don't have the hill. Personally, I'm not too concerned about the hill. Because if you hug the hill, or if you hug hills in general in this map, on your side, on the side of the team, you're fairly safe. I don't think you need the hill. If anything, the hill can be a handicap. If you try to take the hill, you might get shot. And if you go on the hill, you don't necessarily have... I don't have good spotting games when I go on the hill in a light tank. So that was a direct hit. So far, RNG is on our side, and the battle looks like it's going to be a long battle. We're already 2.5 minutes into the battle. Each team has only lost 1 tank. That's very rare. And that was another 300 HP damage. No assist though. Got assist from a previous shots. Oh, the enemy is advancing the low ground. I'm focused on this side because the enemy is advancing on both flanks. That was a direct hit. Wow. Only 117 HP damage. Okay, let's help out these guys. Sorry, I cannot shoot anywhere. I'm really sorry. I wish it was possible. I want to support both sides, and especially I want to support teammates who are under pressure or who are calling for help. There was one heavy here that was really in a predicament. But I can only shoot so fast. I don't have a machine gun. Okay, it looks like this advance from the enemy has stalled. Fingers crossed. Where is he? Please spot him. For you, please spot him. He's there somewhere. Please spot him. I'm wasting time. Someone, please. I want to support the other side. I'm fairly sure at this point. I'm looking at the other side and I'm thinking, please spot him so I can shoot. I'm holding my shot for someone to spot him. I mean, it's just, oh my God. Isn't it obvious? Okay, given up. Okay, fortunately, the guys on the other side managed to contain the flanking move, and 127 HP damage. I'm not doing great. Some of the shots. That's what you do with a tier 5 tank. possible splash damage. Okay, wow. We've won the east. So, and we basically contain the west. So we've won both flanks. That happens so rarely that we win both flanks. Usually, the game goes in some kind of circles where one side wins one flank, the other side wins the other flank. And sometimes my teammates can't hold any flank, which is super annoying, because I can't be everywhere at once. Okay. I was hoping for some splash damage, and that's what happened. Wow. More splash? Could kill him? No. Missed. Hit this side of the house. Okay, they probably have a sniper up here somewhere. Yeah, there he is. It's a good shot, 267 damage. Someone is saying there's another tank there? Possibly? I don't know. They don't. Oh, they have another tank destroyer. Could be. Okay, he's dead. Oh, come on. 53 damage? On the side, on the back of a light tank? Come on. Oh yeah, they had another tank destroyer there. And now they have a heavy tank here. Very isolated. That's it. He's in a predicament. Oh, come on. This guy ran down the slope so that he could be killed by the enemy. I don't know what that move was. It wasn't a unicorn move. Now, I don't have a shot, so I'm going to move exactly what I'm doing. Can I get a shot? I have to turn the SPG around and shoot him. I don't know. Okay, too late. So that was a blowout near the end. And a victory. $1,800 damage. Way down on the list. At this point, I hadn't mastered the ability to use the turret of this tank. That's a very unique SPG that has a fully rotating turret, which you can take advantage of, but you have to focus on how to do it. Okay, more personal reserves. Continue playing this tank. I also want to level up the crew a bit. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Yeah, the Berlin map was changed as well. It was somewhat different at the beginning, as I remember it. Things were moved around, and in the south they put more houses and things like that, so that the mediums had some cover and can exchange shots and can advance with more cover on that side. It's okay if you're playing a medium and you want to brawl in it. As usual, it's annoying if you've chosen to enter battle with a sniping tank. They put a new sniping spot that didn't exist next to the Reichstag, south of the Reichstag. And there's an equivalent position on the other side that you can snipe from. But from those positions, you can only snipe at other snipers. And it's pointless. What's the point? I mean, you don't play sniper to snipe at snipers. I mean, that's the last thing you want to do. You're going to snipe at heavy tanks, basically. That's why you play sniper, to take out the tanks that others cannot take. I mean, that was the job of DDs, to shoot from the distance at tanks that close combat would be dangerous. I mean, I haven't heard of stories where a sniper was sent to take out enemy snipers. I mean, no doubt some snipers killed other snipers, but that was not the main job. Stay there, don't move. Okay, direct hit. If the enemy tanks don't move, that's all you have to do. If you don't move, you're in trouble. SPG will be shooting at you eventually. Okay, if you just move the turret, the bloom is not so bad, but if you also move the whole of this tank, then the aiming circle blooms very, very much. And so with this tank, basically you go to a position and then you just use your turret. And then once you've shot, then you move the whole tank to avoid counter battery. But then you have to give your aim like 20 seconds to stabilize and then only again move the turret. And as with all SPGs, it pays off to be pre-aimed. Okay, he's gone arty safe. He's kind of arty safe as well, but more of a chance to do some damage there. Oh, I got him. 164 on the Borask. I probably hit the gun or the gun mantlet there. If I hit the Borask from above, I should have done 600 damage at least. Okay, the graphics were weird. The shot was in front of him there, you see it, but some distance away. It's lucky that I managed to stun him, considering the distance. I guess he doesn't have hardening and things like that. Better luck this time. Whoa. Did I kill it? No. Did a little bit of damage. Was it? No. Only stun? That was only stun? Come on. That was only stun. It was straight. It was a straight, almost straight hit. That was weird. Something glitched in the server. Okay, they have a guy there. Unfortunately, he went dark. So I'm blind shooting. Oh, I got him. And as usual, not very many shots. No. Oh. Losing because I have no shots. You want to fight them there, that's good if you're a good heavy tank player. If you know what you're doing, go ahead and fight them in the city. If you don't know what you're doing, you need support. What are you going to do now? It's 3v1. Reloading. Yeah, I want to help you, but how am I going to help you where you are? SOS, he says. Both missed. Okay, if the other guy tries to rush him now, I have a shot. No. Wow, okay. Oh, Emil took him out. Yeah, they were flanking. They were trying to flank him. Okay, this guy coming our way, so I got him. And there's a tank. He's doing a really weird flanking maneuver here. We had a scorpion there, probably spotted him. We're winning, but it's still tight. We have another 7 minutes or so. Okay. And he has only 4 tanks left, of which there is an SPG, another butt shot, 155-55, my counterpart. So only 3 tanks, really. So in the end game, playing 6 versus 3, it's very hard for the enemy to win. Although now everybody is leaving, so they're leaving me alone. It could go either way, you know. I could be shot. I could be rushed. Okay. If I'm lucky, I can take this guy out. Oh, completely. Where did the shot go? My God. And of course now he's going to try and rush me. Can I reload before he gets here? Oh, come on. Where did the shot go? I'm hoping he'll come this way, but if he comes the other way, I'm dead. You never know. Oh yeah, dead. Okay. That was weird. He didn't even get stunned. Where did the shot go? There were no obstacles. I hit a bird? I'm typing something. Can't see what I'm typing. Spotting. Something about spotting. Would have helped if he was spotted, I suppose. Okay. Back to garage. As I said, I'm recording this live. And I don't know what's going to happen. I played the battles. I don't remember them. It was like 2 months ago. Okay, I may have to play another tank. I see. I remember now what I was doing. I wanted to collect points, like you see at the top, 3,000. I think if I got 3,000, I would be able to get something for those points, those battle pass points. There, those. And I was playing tanks that I could still get points, and I had used almost all my SPGs, and so I bought this one. Yeah, that's it. So I can get 300 bonds, or I can get a crewman. Okay, decided to go for this crewman. This Polish guy. Okay, that's why I was playing that SPG a lot, because it was the only SPG left that I had just bought relatively recently, so I could still get battle pass points for or with. And normally I don't just play SPGs all season, all battle pass season SPGs. That would have been, it never happened. I play SPGs sometimes, but this battle pass season, I could only play SPGs. Otherwise I'd have to sleep all day, because there was very little I could do. It is true in that sense, playing SPG is easy, because you can play with one hand if you really have to. Here I'm contemplating what tank to play. But it's not easy in terms of doing well, or doing well consistently, or dominating, or hitting what you're shooting at, or hitting it and causing reliable damage or anything like that. It's a pain to play an SPG. It's the most annoying class, but you can play it with one hand. It's about the few things in everyday life you can do with one hand. Not sure what that was. I was testing the voiceover. I have the Monty Python voiceover, which you can get in the mod, the World of Tanks mod section. C'est parti. And someone asked me to platoon, but now the battle has started and his request has disappeared anyway. Okay. Oh dear. We're in Great Britain, is it? In Scotland. Well, at least the shot didn't go to Ireland. Okay, that got the tip of his front corner. It looked like that anyway, can't be sure. Sometimes if you're not really zoomed in, it's not clear where the shot went. It's deceptive. Okay, he didn't move, so I got him straight on. 244 damage. We're on the highlands. Come to the lowlands. Yeah, this guy's a unicorn. Hopefully some splash damage. Oh yeah, splashing. Okay, that could be a hit. Yes. 133 damage. Okay. It's a very heavily armored tank. One of the best in World War II. Famous for its success on the battlefield. The Yo tank. It was designed on the back of a napkin by a bored person in an American cafe. It should have been harried into production before the war ended. Okay, 200, is that 55 or 35? Another good shot. Against the Japanese tank destroyer. We all know the Japanese had amazing tank destroyers. They contested every Pacific island. Against the advance of the enemy, the American tanks. Okay. Oh my god, what's going on? This is mayhem. Just the enemy just advanced. Look, I don't have a machine gun. People, just... Where have you all gone? The team has evaporated. And it looks like this battle is lost. 152 damage. Yeah, you cannot expect from me to take out the enemy team. Even if I fire all shots, 152 each. Maybe, if I'm lucky, 3,000 per game. 272. With a little bit of RNG, a bit more, but against heavy tanks, a bit less. If you stay there, you're dead. Yes. There goes the Hori. Hori? No, that's not Japanese. It's Chinese. Hori? Okay, whatever. Maybe it's Japanese. I don't speak either language. It sounds more Chinese, but maybe wrong. Do it. Yes. Was I spotted? No. What are the chances? We're down to 2 tanks. Okay, we've got the AMX CDA 105. One of the worst tank destroyers possible. He's also probably playing Battle Pass and run out of any decent tanks, so he's playing this awful thing. couldn't even. I mean, with this tank, you can. You have good elevation, but if you have outbound depression, forget it. You have to go on some weird slope on a hill to be able to shoot downward. It's very frustrating with SPGs. If you've been rushed from below, there's nothing you can do. Because normally you're not on a hillside in an SPG, facing downward. Okay, so did a fair amount of damage. Not very much assist, a sign that that our team was not shooting, the enemy was shooting. So second by damage with 1500 HP. SPG, come on. And this was my last video of the year 2024. Have a happy new year, 2025. I hope it works out for you, and thank you for watching.